What in the hell did I see on the field this Saturday? What in the hell did I see? I'd like to know. I was mad after the Florida State game. If you saw that video, you know how mad I was. You think I'm happy now? 1 week we do this, the next week we do that, and all we can do is beat terrible teams by 5 points. 12-7? That's a baseball score. That's a baseball score. I'm sick and tired of Brian Kelly being the most non-aggressive coach in America. Okay? I'm just sick and tired of it. All he does is run the ball, and luckily our running backs are actually good this year. So that's something. Ian Book, he played. I don't even know what to say. Louisville's defense is not good. It's not. In their offense, a lot of people thought it'd be good. It's not good either. I guess the defense stepped it up. They only gave up 7 points, but I mean, 12 points against Louisville? Come on! What are you doing? This is unbelievable. This is outrageous. And then the delusional AP voters put us at 3rd in the country. 3rd in the country? First of all, Ohio State should be 3rd in the country. Why? If you're going to have Ohio State in your AP poll, put them at 3rd. Stop keeping them at 6, okay? Just stop. Knock it off. And then, second of all, you shouldn't even have them in your poll yet. So I guess Notre Dame's 3rd in the country, but you're not including the Big 12, so what's even the point? I mean, this is just unbelievable. God. What was that? I thought Notre Dame was going to come back, have a bounce-back week, but no. Yet again, we struggle against a terrible team. A terrible team. And I'm actually happy now because North Carolina lost, so that I'm not as mad about that Florida State win, but this cancels it out. This game cancels it out. Now I'm just pissed. I mean, that was so bad. So bad. I have no words. So many 3-and-outs. You kick damn field goals. Brian Kelly's being clueless. What was that fake field goal, by the way? Kick the field goal. That's the one time I want you to kick a field goal, because then you'll go up 9 instead of staying up by 6. And yet again, this terrible team that we beat by a few points took the lead on us during the game. That is the worst thing ever. If you want to be the 3rd best team in the country, guess what you can't do? Let a team take a lead on you. I mean, this is just unbelievable. This is the 2nd week in a row where we look terrible. It's just unbelievable. And guess what? Pitt, I was actually going to go to this game this year because Pitt's actually the closest ACC team. I would go to Notre Dame against Syracuse, but of course, whenever Syracuse plays at home against Notre Dame, it's a neutral site game played wherever. So of course I can't go to that game. But they play Pitt on rotation, so whenever it's at Pitt, I go. I didn't go last time. We played Pitt, but I think I went in like 2015. I've only ever been to 2 college football games, of course, both of them including Notre Dame. Oh no, I take that back. I've actually been to 4 college football games. 2 of them involving Notre Dame, the other 2 involving Syracuse. I'm rambling though. I would have gone to this game, and I would be super excited because Pitt's going to have a chance to upset this team. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. And if Notre Dame loses this game, Miami is the 2nd best team in the ACC. Listen, if Notre Dame got upset by Pitt next week, and it was like, it was just kind of No one really expected it, and it was just like that was the first time they really played it close with a terrible team. Then I think Notre Dame would still be the second best team in the ACC. But after what you've looked like these past 2 weeks, don't lose this game. Listen, I'm expecting this game to be close against Pitt. I'm expecting it to be close. Yeah. Pitt's not a bad team. They're not. And Pitt's a team that loves to upset. They love to play spoiler. I mean, look in our 2018 run. We beat them like 19-14. Another example, that Pitt team was just terrible. I don't even care they made the ACC championship that year. They were just terrible. They were just terrible. They were god-awful. So do not lose that game against Pitt. I mean, you're lucky you're number 3 in the country. Boy, oh boy. First of all, here are the teams that are better than us. And I will say there have been a ton of upsets this year already. In my opinion, this is the most upsets we've had since 2007. I mean, this is going to be a big upset season. And if Notre Dame goes to out, I mean, listen, this year I will absolutely, give it to me right now if we just lose to Clemson. If we just lose to Clemson in the regular season, that'd be amazing. I don't even care if we get steamrolled either. I don't care if we get steamrolled by Clemson. I will take it. Because I don't even care if we lose 52-0 against Clemson. Because if you come back in the ACC championship game, because we'll be there if we only lose to Clemson, it all matters about that ACC championship game. That's all it matters about. Now, if we go 2-0 against Clemson, which I'm telling you right now is not happening, then if we go 2-0 against Clemson, Clemson may be knocked out. If we split with Clemson, I don't even care about the score. Clemson and Notre Dame will get in. They'll get in. And will Notre Dame be the 4th best team? I don't even know at that point, because we're not at that point yet. But if we split with Clemson, I can guarantee you, every other fan in the country, look at me right now. 2 ACC teams are getting in the playoff this year. If that happens. What are the contenders right now? Right now, the contenders are Clemson, for the playoff at least. Clemson, Alabama, Ohio State, Penn State, and Notre Dame and UGA are on the bubble. No other team has any shot. And I know Oklahoma State's undefeated. I know Cincinnati fans are going to be barking me up. Let's just be honest. And don't even get me started with BYU fans. Okay? Hello, fellow independent BYU fan. You're not getting in the playoff. You're just not. The best team you're playing all year is Army. Talk to me when you actually get a good schedule. Okay? They're not getting in. And Oklahoma State, I will give someone $200 if Oklahoma State gets in the playoffs. If they get in the playoff when beating Tulsa 16-7, I am done. I am a person who cares. I mean, obviously I care about who wins or loses a game because that's a big telling point. But there's a difference when you beat a team 35-7 and you beat them 12-7. Okay? Because that shows you barely won. You're hanging on by the skin of your teeth or whatever the heck the saying is. I just don't understand. I'm not even mad about the Florida State game anymore because I'm laughing my socks off at UNC. And I'm not even talking about any other team this week. I'm not even going over UGA Bama. Because Notre Dame is alarming. They're alarming. They are alarming. I thought the Duke game was bad. You look at this. How do you score 12 points against a defense who got shredded up by Miami? Where the only playmakers on that team are a few wide receivers and De'Aaron King. How? Really? I mean, it's just... And you had a missed field goal. You had a missed freaking field goal, or the And then you botched the what are the fake kick, the fake field goal. It was just a crap show. It was a crapshoot game. It was not entertaining to watch. Okay, if it was like 54-40, I'd still be mad, obviously. But I mean, at least that game would have been fun to watch. But this wasn't even fun to watch. I mean, this was just sad. This was pathetic. This was pathetic. And any Notre Dame fans that have a serious, who think right now are going to be Clemson, look at that. Look at the Georgia Tech. Look at the Georgia Tech Clemson score. 73-7. Georgia Tech is no better. Is no better than Louisville. They are about the same. And you're telling me we put 12 on Louisville. And the team that everyone's saying we have a great chance to beat puts 73 on a team of the same quality. Any Notre Dame fans that actually think we're beating Clemson right now, you're delusional. Now, down the road, we'll have a shot, I think. As long as we don't play like this again. Listen, my expectation for next week, what I want us to do is go out and win by at least 14. That's not even that much. Pitt's not even ranked. I don't think they are. I checked the ranks. I don't even think they're ranked. I'm setting low expectations this week. Because Pitt, listen, if Notre Dame goes out and beats Pitt by more than 14, I will be happy. I will be happy. Because Pitt is a team that loves to play spoiler. They love to play spoiler. And they love to upset. It's on the road. And out of all the games that we have left, over North Carolina, over, I think we play Virginia Tech, over any other team, besides Clemson, this season, this is the game, in my opinion, we are most likely to lose. This is the game this week that we are most likely to lose. I'm serious. This game against Pitt on the road against a Pitt team who is better than they were in 2018. They have a legit shot to beat Notre Dame if the ball bounces their way. And if we lose this game, God, I don't know. I will be so mad if we lose this game. I'm barely saying that we beat Louisville 12-7. Imagine beating a team 12-7. So, again, to all those Notre Dame fans that think we're running the table, winning the ACC championship, and at least making it to the College Football National Championship. Because there are some out there. There are. To all those fans, come back to me after we beat Pitt. I'm done. I'm seriously done. 12-7? Are you kidding me?